comes as the FBI starts probing how Russia and Qatar won their bids to host the next two World Cups. Also, the Israeli Prime Minister takes deep offence at a statement made by a group of British students. Shortly, we'll explain why. Nearly quarter past the hour here in Moscow. The FIFA corruption scandal shows no signs of dying down, even after its president said that he is quitting. Calls are mounting on Sepp Blatter not to wait until March to step down when the next FIFA election is planned, but to leave immediately. On top of that, the FBI has now reportedly extended its investigation of bribery and corruption at FIFA to how the World Cup hosting rights were awarded to Russia and Qatar. Both countries deny any wrongdoing in their bids for the 2018 and 2022 events. And we spoke to geopolitical analyst Eric Draitser. He believes the FIFA probe is partially being used as a political tool.
I think the timing of all of this is certainly more than coincidental and more than convenient. It is really, I think, indicative of what the larger political strategy is here, not only to oust Sepp Blatter. Primary is to be able to use this as a convenient political weapon against Moscow, because, of course, Moscow has presented a very significant obstacle to the Western agenda in Ukraine, to the Western economic agenda in Europe, broadly speaking. It's not purely a political issue. It's also an economic and a financial one that is quite significant for a country like Russia and for Qatar as well. But of course, I think Qatar is much more assured in their position because of their cozy relationship with London and with Washington.
And our program In the Now takes a closer look at the developing whirlwind of turbulence around FIFA.
Fun, football, friends, FIFA. But when a corruption storm took off, attitudes changed. FIFA sponsors, once the organization's best friends who paid billions of dollars to be associated with it, are now saying you're bad, nasty, and corrupt, FIFA. Let's face the facts. FIFA collected $1.6 billion in sponsorship money ahead of the last World Cup in Brazil. Nearly half of them came from those who are now heavily criticizing the organization and celebrating Sepp Blatter's departure. Visa even threatened to reassess its sponsorship. McDonald's says FIFA overshadowed football with its murky deals. Coca-Cola sent a letter of concern to FIFA demanding reforms. Budweiser is all about ethical standards. The sponsors don't want to slip in this FIFA mud. Could we have expected a different reaction from them?
The storm of protests around that re-election, even though he won by a significant majority, has forced them to come out and say, look, you need to reform, you need to do something about this. FIFA is very good for its sponsors, they all realise that, but they do have to be shown to be doing the right thing, as does FIFA, and the resignation of Blatter is probably doing the right thing. It raises a whole load of other questions, but it is probably doing the right thing.
On our website for you this hour, proving that disabilities don't hold you back. A group of war veterans have been showing off their physical prowess at a sports festival in the Russian city of Voronezh. You can watch more of their amazing skills online. Also there this hour, Japan's getting ready for future earthquakes by installing toilets and drinking water in lifts in case a person is trapped. RT.com, full write-up.